One day in 1817, local Tennessee farmer John Bell was out tending to his field when he spotted a peculiar animal. A dog-like creature with a rabbit face was staring at him from the brush. He told his wife and children about the animal, but shrugged it off as fatigue from working in the field. In the days that followed, the family all started experiencing paranormal activity. Scratching, wailing, beating on the walls at first, followed by blankets being yanked off the kids, pillows being flung across the room, and pictures flying off the walls. The moaning starts to slowly turn into a coherent female voice quoting Bible scripture. The voice starts identifying the family members by name and communicating to one family member where another was and what they were doing. Worried at the image in the community, John turned to his close friend James Johnston. Johnston agreed to spend the night at the Bell's house. During the night, Johnston's blankets flew off, and his possessions were flung across the room. He felt a sudden sting as he was slapped across the face by an unseen entity. He asked what it wanted, to which it responded with silence. James tells John that the spirit is evil and he needs divine support. John turns to the local preacher and town of Red River and starts to tell the residents of his small town what is happening. The word spreads far and wide, and curious people start to come from all over to speak to the entity. The increased attention causes the spirit to grow in power. When asked who she was, she responded, "I am a spirit. I was once happy, but I have been disturbed and made unhappy. My body was buried in a grave nearby, but my resting space has been disturbed." The search for a disturbed grave produced nothing, as no site nearby had shown any sign of having been tampered with. Another time the spirit stated that she was a spirit from everywhere, the earth, heaven, and hell. It was unclear where the spirit was from and why it was there, but one thing was clear: it demonstrated an affection for Lucy Bell, John's wife, and wanted John Bell dead. Threats to murder John and referring to him as an evil man increased as time went on, until in 1820, 70-year-old John Bell started to experience sudden, uncontrollable body movements and facial twitches. On December 20th, the family wakes up to find him dead. His death is initially seen as of natural causes, but his family found a vial of poison near John's body. At his funeral, thousands came to see the man off. As they carried his body to his final resting place, guests reported hearing the witch's voice laughing hysterically and singing drinking songs. Following this, the witch declares to the family that she will leave and return in 7 years. She did, in fact, return, but her intentions were less malevolent. She left again and never returned. The house has long since been torn down and the family have moved away. Today, thousands flock to the local caves to see if they can hear from the witch. Caves near the house, on the former Bell property, see thousands of tourists yearly. The story of the Bell Witch continues to be told to tourists and was the inspiration for movies like The Blair Witch Project and An American Haunting.